Good morning, guys. As you know, we are in the month of April, and this month is a really important month because we celebrate Month of the Military Child. Now, you can see I'm wearing my purple today because purple is the color we use to represent this month. As you guys know, typically at school, I usually put up purple everywhere. We do a luncheon for our military kids, and we make it a really special thing for them. And I'm sad that we can't do that this year, but I thought that making a video just to give you some information and some knowledge would be just as important. So let's talk about what Month of the Military Child is. This is a month that we honor military families, but we really focus on the kids. And I'm going to give you some facts about military children that are probably going to surprise you, and then it'll help you understand why it's so important to honor these kiddos, to thank them for all that they do as well. You ready? Okay, the first fact is approximately 2 million children have experienced a parent being deployed. So, what does that mean to be deployed? Well, that's when your parent who's in the military has to go somewhere else for work. So, they may get orders to go to another country, they may get orders to go to another state. It just kind of depends on what their job is. For those of you who don't have parents in the military, I want you to imagine for a minute that one day your mom or dad comes to you and says, "Hey, I just got orders. I have to go to another country. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be gone. It could be a couple of months, it could be a year, and I'm leaving in a few days." That would be really hard to handle. I know for me, that would be heartbreaking. For kids who have parents in the military, sometimes that's their norm. So, again, it's a really big deal to be a kid with a parent in the military because you never know when they might get deployed. Another fact, the average military family can move every 2 to 3 years. All right. A lot of us have never moved at all as kids. Some of you have been at the same school from kindergarten to fifth grade. You know the same people, you've lived in the same house. For kids who have military parents, moving can be a very common thing for them that happens every couple of years. So, again, imagine that one day your mom or dad comes to you and says, "Hey, we have to move. We're going to leave in a month. You're going to have to pack up all your stuff, say goodbye to all your friends, and we're going somewhere else." Imagine how hard that would be, and that they have to do it over and over again sometimes. Okay. Something else that's really important for kids who are in the military is that they go to some place that has a positive environment. So, whenever we have new kids come to us that are in the military, we always encourage you guys to welcome them with open arms, ask them about their military life. Where did they come from? What places have they visited? What places have they lived? A lot of times they come from other countries, which is really cool. So it's important to have a positive environment that welcomes them in because, again, they move a lot. And so making new friends can be really hard sometimes when you're constantly in new places. Some feelings that I've had children with military parents share with me are the following. There's a lot of worry. So think about why there would be a lot of worry. Well, if one of your parents gets deployed to somewhere that might be a little dangerous, you're going to worry about their safety. If they get deployed and you don't know when they're coming home, there's a lot of worry with that as well. Fear, there's a lot of fear. What am I going to do without my parent here? I've had a lot of kids tell me that it's really scary when their parent gets deployed or has to go somewhere for work and they don't know, sometimes they don't even know where they're going because they can't tell them. So there's a lot of fear with that. Sometimes there's sadness and loneliness. I've had a lot of kids tell me that too because they have to move so much that sometimes it's hard to connect with others because they're constantly in new places. So imagine right now, those of you who have been at the same school for a couple of years, you have your group of friends, you guys have grown up together, you probably live, in the same area, you guys go outside and play on the weekends. For a kid in the military, that's hard to join a group like that when they move because they don't know you and it's hard to get welcomed in. So there is some sadness and loneliness. Now, some positive things I've had them share with me is that they have a very big sense of pride. They're very proud to be a military child and they're very proud of what their parents do. So, our military children are amazing in the sense that they still have so much pride for their parents, and I love that. They have a big sense of responsibility. If a parent is gone, that means that they're going to have to take on more responsibility at home to help. Maybe they have to do more chores. Maybe they have to help a sibling with their homework because their mom or dad or whoever's there has to do something else or has to work. So there's a big sense of responsibility that they take on as well. And then just amazing strength and bravery. It takes a lot of strength and bravery to be a military child. The ones that I know and that we have at our school are some pretty amazing kiddos. So that's why I think it's really important to take time during the month of the military child to learn a little bit more about military kids. A lot of you probably have friends who have parents in the military, and you've never thought to say, huh, I wonder where they've lived before, or I wonder what it's like for them to be in the military and to have parents that work and travel. So take time to maybe connect with some of those friends that you know have military parents and ask them some questions because I know that because they are so proud of their parents, they would love to share that information with you. So, the whole month of April is Month of the Military Child. If you are watching this and you are a military child, I would love for you to have your parents email me a picture of you and your family, and then just tell me something about what it's like to be a military child. It can be something positive, or it could be something maybe that's not so positive, and that's okay. Just something that you feel like sharing. I would love to have that, and I would love to post it for others to see because, again, they're learning more about you and how awesome you are. So, take time to learn about Month of the Military Child. Take time to thank somebody that you know is a military child and wear your purple. All right, guys, I'll see you later.